Hi guys, it's Dr. Selene with BU Medical. I want to talk to you about a treatment that I've been offering for years now, which is Ultherapy. So back in the day when I initially started my practice, I wanted to find something that could tighten and lift. It's a really hard topic in what we do because really a facelift is the gold standard. Now, does everybody want to undergo a facelift? No. Some people are scared about getting that really pulled or, scared look, or the scars that can result from facelifts. I think facelifts are a beautiful thing when it's time for that, but oftentimes we want to do something that is preventative and at least postpones our facelifts. I think most of us will end up getting a facelift at some point, and I'm a big proponent of plastic surgery, but I also believe in doing things that either maintain your facelift or are actually going to postpone it and just buy you time. I personally probably will only do one facelift as far as I'm planning in my head, and in order to just do my one facelift, I want to postpone that as much as possible so I get as much life out of my facelift. So facelifts actually also do have a time span that they are good for, and then you would repeat them. So the solution that I found for lifting that is actually backed by science, you'll see lots of different things and home machines and machines used by estheticians who I also love, but a lot of them don't have any science to back them. And Ultherapy actually is FDA approved for lifting of the jowls, the neck, the brow, and softening the lines of the décolleté. So it does a lot of amazing things. The reason that I picked Ultherapy versus other modalities like Thermage, which are also heat-based, is because Ultherapy gave me the option of seeing exactly what I was doing. What was happening and I was noticing in my practice was that a lot of people were getting saggy in the jowls and the neck. There's one fantastic injector that I follow, and she does these beautiful Instagram photos, and her face looks amazing. She's in her 50s, maybe close to her 60s, and her face looks about 40, and her neck looks about 65. So there's this huge discrepancy from here to here, and I thought that looks weird, number one. It throws you off, so people will look at neck and hands to see how you're aging or what your age is. And also I found that fillers, being fabulous as they are, and I've told you guys this in other videos, some physicians don't believe that they can lift. I've seen some pretty amazing results with them. I don't know if that's swelling, volume, what it is, but I actually wanted to find something that was FDA approved for actual lifting. So what happens over time as we age is we lose elastin and collagen. So we're constantly losing that after a certain age. So each year we lose more and more and more. So in order to make up for those losses, we need to rebuild that collagen and elastin. And that's what Ultherapy does for you. So it's not foolproof. If you look on Real Self, you'll find very mixed results on there. Is it going to give you a facelift? Absolutely not. Is it going to give you a little bit of lifting? Yes. And if you see the before and after pictures, if there was a sufficient number of lines and it was done correctly, yes, you will see results on your before and after pictures. I want everybody who does this to have reasonable expectations of what to expect. So make sure you do plenty of homework ahead of time and really do look at those before and after pictures and say, that's a sufficient result for me to spend the money to do this, and or just say, hey, this is preventative. This is holding me up as best as I can, and it's buying me time. So even if I look at my before and after pictures and the results are fairly subtle, as they are on me because I do a lot of different modalities, I'm okay with that. And the reason I'm okay with that is because it's buying me time and it's not letting me sag all the more. So the way that this works is it's ultrasound focused energy. So when we're literally doing the procedure, we're putting the ultrasound probe over your area of interest, whether it be brows, cheeks, neck, and you can literally see under the tissues. That's what ultrasounds do. They're very safe. They use sound energy to be able to visualize where you're at. The beauty of Ultherapy is you're actually visualizing the exact plane where we're putting in heat energy, thermal coagulation points that go into and under the skin to cause breakup of the collagen, and then neocollagenesis, which is a fancy word for rebuilding collagen, which is exactly what we want to do. So we're sending in these thermocoagulation points all throughout this area and this area. And it does hurt a little bit because you are sending heat into the area, which is denaturing that specific zone and then causing it to stimulate and recreate collagen, and thereby causing lift and toning and helping with the skin at the same time. There's different probes that go to different depths, so you can use some probes that are meant just for superficial skin improvements. I don't use those as much because I think we have other modalities that are actually more helpful than that. And there's deep ones that go in deep where we can't get to with our superficial modalities. And that's where Ultherapy shines for me. The brow lift is pretty impressive for people who have kind of a hooded brow. Those areas do hurt and they can give you zingers. There's things we can do to help you with that. We can give you medications to get you relaxed, and or even topical medications can help with the heat. And then there's lots of distracting techniques that can help as well. The results are not seen right away, so it's a no downtime procedure, because remember, everything's going underneath the skin, not right on the skin, so it's going to a different depth than the skin itself. So it's a no downtime procedure other than bruising. I have seen some people get bruised. And when we're visualizing, you can literally see blood vessels on there. And if the blood vessels get heated and irritated, that can cause bruising. And I will say that some of the best results I've seen have been with people who have gotten bruised. Don't ask me why. Is it your body sending a bunch of healing factors in and that just expedites the collagen? I don't know, but I always say if you do get bruised, consider it a blessing. But otherwise, it's a no downtime procedure. There's no evidence that anything was done. If you look at movie stars, I think this is often one of the modalities that they use. The old rep for this, or the spokesperson for this, was Christy Brinkley, and I think she's aged beautifully and in a natural way. So this is where my natural girls who say, hey Selene, I don't want any injectables, I don't want to put anything foreign in my face, this is the modality that we go to. Things like this, where it's relying on your own body, your own collagen, your own elastin to rebuild. We can't guarantee that your body will do that. What we can do is say, hey, the science proves that this is effective, and if we were to take a biopsy, we would actually see an improvement in that. But that's up to your body to decide how much collagen does it make. Are you too far gone that you should have gotten a facelift? We'll always be honest with you about that. But we want you to walk in with reasonable expectations, saying even a little lift is an improvement. I like to combo Ultherapy with other modalities that do more superficial resurfacing, just like I like to do with our profound laser as well. This is just one of the modalities that I think is beautiful for lifting and skin regeneration and just general maintenance. Typically results last a year or more. People will repeat it on the yearly who are trying to just keep up with maintaining that collagen renewal. So for me, it's been a couple years since I've done it, but I'm about to do it again. I do remember it being painful. I am a little bit of a wimp, as I've told you guys before, but I still think it's totally worth it. If you need to take a little medication before to relax you, we have distracting modalities like vibrating pins, and then cold packs that we can do as well that can also help in the procedure. It's a worthwhile procedure. We wouldn't be promoting it if we didn't think that there were really great science backed behind it and that the results were worth it. Again, it's something that you can try, even if you say, hey Selene, let's just start with the brow lift. I'll try that and see if that's an improvement. And then if I see an improvement there, I'll move on to the neck and décolleté. The décolleté, it is beautiful for that area to help with those sleep wrinkles and that crepey skin right there. It is a more tender area, so I do recommend numbing that up beforehand. Come see us, come do a virtual consultation, do an in-person consultation if you're like, I don't know where to start. There's so many options that I don't know which one's the best for me. This is the option that I say it's for somebody who doesn't want downtime, who wants something that's more natural looking and does a natural collagen regeneration, and something that's scientifically backed. This is your guy. I hope that helps you guys. Remember, we're here to help you and serve you and teach you as best as we can. Remember, we want you guys to look great so you can feel great, so you can do great things in this life. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.